Hey, what's up, y'all, man? We back again, episode 3 of the Tastemakers, man. As always, it's your boy Rich.
I'm Tay.
Tim.
Drew.
So, man, we making this podcast on Tuesday, June 13th. Last night was D-Day for the NBA as the Warriors came through with the 4-1 to complete a 12-1. 12-1? No, 16
and 1 postseason.
16-1 postseason. Tied for the best ever. Man, quick reactions. Like, what y'all think about last night's game?
Game 3 came back to haunt him, man.
Yeah, game 3.
I told people, I was like, game 3 was the game after they won game 4. I'm like, nah, man, this should be 2-2. They should only be down 3-2 going back home now.
Yeah, the biggest takeaway I had from the finals, from basically games, I'm gonna even count game 2 in this, because for about what was it, like a 3-point game at halftime of game 2?
Yeah,
I think the gap between the Warriors and the Cavs is not as wide as people made it seem. Like the game 3, like Drew just said, game 3 the Cavs should have won. They should have won game 3. Then game 4 they won, and even last night's game, it was a close game for the most part.
They were up 8 with 10 minutes left.
It was a close game for the most part. So I don't think that the gap between these two teams is as wide as it looked initially. I think the biggest difference is the Warriors know what they're getting out of their role players every night. Night they know what they're getting out of their role players, regardless if they at home or on the road. The Cavs role players, outside of J.R. Smith this series, they didn't get anything consistent from any of their role players in this series outside of J.R. Smith. The rest of the guys, Baron Williams was nothing. Shumpert gave them nothing. Korver, for the most part, gave them nothing. Richard Jefferson.
RJ was probably their best bench player.
He wasn't even offensively effective. He just played hard and he was smart and knew where he was in the right positions all the time.
Yeah.
More than anything is they need some better role players. I don't think that trading Kevin Love is the answer. I don't think they need to blow up the core of the team. I think they starting 5 honestly is fine. I think the bench is where the biggest difference between both teams is.
I mean, the starting 5 is good, but Tristan Thompson, it took him 3 games to get going, and then last night K Love wasn't scoring effectively. And then Kyrie wasn't scoring effectively. LeBron was the only one out of the starting 5 that was consistent, and I don't think that's going to work against
all last night.
That's not going to work. With KD going off for 30 every night, guaranteed.
We'll look at it like this. If you look at for the series, KD averaged 35, LeBron averaged 33. Steph averaged 26, I think, for the series.
Around there.
Curry averaged 29. Klay Thompson averaged 16. Kevin Love averaged 18. And then JR averaged 11. And Draymond averaged 11. So basically, those 4 guys were a wash for the most part. It got to the point where the Warriors guys, number 5 through 9, gave them way more than the Cavs guys, 5 through 9.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think the gap is extremely wide. I think that it is going to be hard for the Cavs to get these guys that can play defense and offense on the perimeter. I think
it ain't too many two-way guys in the league that can play big minutes.
The best, the thing that I've seen people on ESPN today talking about they should probably try to trade Kevin Love for Michael Gilchrist, and I think that makes them significantly worse.
They ain't gonna have no offense then.
I saw Tom Haberstroh of ESPN today in the article say that they need to try to trade Kevin Love for Michael Gilchrist. That would work if Gilchrist was able to shoot.
Even if he was able to shoot, he'll never be able to give you the offensive production
that Love can.
Yeah, and I think
Love was a negative this series besides the last game. I think Love basically he gave them what they needed most of the series. Them
And
two,
only reason he wasn't big in the final game is really because they gave him those 2 cheap fouls at the beginning of the game.
that second foul they called on him, Zaza was clearly holding his jersey, and they called the foul on Love.
Yeah.
It took him out the game. You knew it was, Tay called it when it happened. He was like, he done for the rest of the game right there, bro. Like,
I don't get why he's like being put up on the cross as far as like the scapegoat with this series though. Like when I'm looking down my timeline, like even like it was like 2 games he didn't shoot the ball well, but he's still getting rebounds and making plays.
he had 6 steals in game 3 when he shot horribly. He still had 13 rebounds, 6 steals. It's easy to make Kevin Love the scapegoat. It's just because it's easy. Like you know, I haven't been the biggest Kevin Love fan. I'm not, but he played well for the most part this series. I like usually in the past when he wasn't knocking shots down, he wouldn't really affect the game in other ways for the Cavs.
You really don't anyway.
In this series, I think he played as good of defense as you're gonna get from him. I think he played above his actual ceiling on defense.
And he rebounded.
And he still rebounded. So I don't think Love was necessarily the problem. I think the problem was when the Cavs went to the bench, it was just
couldn't get no production out of him.
When LeBron came up, they were outscored by 27 points this series with LeBron off the court. That's the difference in the series. In the series that they lost by 35 points total in 5 games. They lost the series by 35 points total. That's the difference right there.
Yeah. I completely agree.
So so you said the bench is the problem, but so the Warriors have to re-sign KD and Steph. So their bench is gonna take a step back next season. Like
it depends on if Iguodala want to play for pennies.
Well, I think Iguodala's gone. Probably to me, I think Iguodala's probably gone. But I think they're gonna get a lot of guys that will come back and play for cheap.
They don't get some more ring chasers.
Yeah, of course. Like
Randolph.
It's gonna be a lot of David West type guys who are just gonna take real big pay cuts at a chance to win a ring and all that, and they'll have pretty good chances and all that. But like I was reading an article talking about, Zaza's probably out of there.
You gotta go.
They might bring back JaVale McGee, maybe, but I'm thinking they probably would try to bring back Azili and Bogut, honestly, if Bogut's healthy.
Azili ain't played in a year, bro.
Yeah, Zealy might honestly be done.
He might be done.
No, I'm telling you, man. Like
Zealy's not coming back. He got paid by the Blazers.
The difference between signing a guy that he literally cannot play right now. Like
I'm telling. Okay.
Why get rid of a Hills legend like that?
He. I'm telling you, JaVale might make the cut, but he didn't play big minutes all year. So like obviously they didn't like him that much, but like he made big plays when he was in the game and all that.
I need to go see what Chris Bosh on.
He die
on the court.
He's gonna be forced to retire too.
Chris Bosh, bro, is he willing to die for this, bro? Like
I pray to God that Chris Bosh don't die on the court. Nobody wants to see that.
Another ring ain't gonna do nothing to his legacy.
For real.
How you feel about him now is how you gonna feel about him after one more ring, bro.
Another 10 rings ain't gonna do nothing for his legacy, honestly.
For real. Thanks, bro.
Like he not gonna jump into no top 5 power forward conversation. I don't care how many rings he gets.
He's not a top 50 player all time right now. And one more at this point in his career is nothing he could do besides coming back and miraculously leading a team.
Yeah.
It would take maybe one guy, and that's not happening. So,
right.
He probably right outside the top 50 players all the time. He probably in that 65 range somewhere.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing wrong with that. He probably a first or second ballot Hall of Famer. He had a really good career, so it's over for him though, bro. It's over for Chris Brown.
Yeah, I don't know who they're gonna get. We're gonna see how the season play out next year. I'm already ready for it. But today they dropped the XXL code, and it seems like every year is getting weaker in my eyes. Every year that the lineup is getting weaker. Like only guys that I really liked this year were Playboy Cardi, A Boogie. And then that might be the only two that I can really say that I rock with whole projects from. I don't know how y'all was feeling. It was lukewarm.
I like Cardi. I like Kamaya dope. I like PNB. And probably A Boogie is probably the other guy. So yeah, it's 4 of them. They overlooked a lot of more worthy candidates in my opinion. In favor of going for guys for like shock value, which was really
like Triple X and Ugly guy.
Like Triple X, like he honestly catalog wise, he hasn't done enough to warrant being on that cover. But like he's just his name is like he every time you look up on like Twitter or anything, his name is involved.
But he popping though.
Yeah, but it's like he's not getting these guys. Some of these guys aren't getting on the cover because of their actual talent and music. They're getting on the cover because of they're gonna bring views, and that's like will bring eyes and attention. XXL accomplished their goal. You say this a lot, Tay, with like companies who tweet out stuff and everything. They've accomplished their goal today, which is getting us talking. Regardless of if every last year when they put all them guys like Uzi, Kodak, 21, Yachty, when everybody was saying that cover was trash, they still accomplished their goal of getting
that cover was low key. You know, it aged well. I'll say
it's only been a year. We got to give him a little bit more time.
Yeah, most of those guys.
That career could be over next month, bro.
For real.
Nah, Kodak just got out, man.
It should be over after that terrible. He was one of my favorite out of all the new little age of rappers, but that album was terrible. And I like Kodak. Bro.
It wasn't terrible, but it was
terrible. It was straight, bro.
It was terrible. And I wanted it to be really good. I gave it like a whole bunch of tries. But
I will give last week's though, with somebody like Yachty, where we all agree Yachty music is bad. We don't listen to none of it. We don't like his music. Yachty has shown he has the ability to be a star in other realms outside of music.
Yeah.
So he'll still stick around for a couple more years and maybe longer just because of people gravitate to him. He's honestly outside of music. He comes off as a likable person. These guys this year cover, I don't see anybody having the ability to transcend music and make a name for themselves in any other. Maybe Cardi with like modeling or something, like doing like with the ASAP Rocky route. Maybe him just because he be in like them type of crowds already. But I think this covers. I think Triple X is gonna be out of here by the end of the summer. Honestly.
And it's crazy considering, that the Source, like those used to be like the two right there standard of like hip hop and urban culture and all that. And it's almost come to the point where they're taking like a Skip Bayless approach where like you were good journalism that like real people wanted to read, and now you're doing stuff for shock value and you're trying to keep up with like the new kids and all that, like the little kids and all that, rather than being like a real journal, a real like publication.
Yeah, they got like you said, what Ugly God and Triple X. I would prefer if they would.
Don't nobody with a salary even know who them dudes are.
Don't nobody want to listen to Ugly God, bro. Like, dude.
Don't nobody with a salary.
I beat my meat, bro. Like, come on, bro.
You live check to check if you listen to Ugly God.
Yeah, I feel you in because I remember when we came in New Orleans, I didn't even know who dude was. Like, you had to tell me. But the thing is, like, people coming to you do shows.
Yeah, bro, like
anybody can get a fan base, man. Like
no, not anybody can get a fan base, bro. I know a lot of rappers right now who can't get fan bases. Most of them is my homies.
Look, I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's people that went to Loyola
who can't get a fan base.
New Orleans who got crazy views on their SoundCloud.
Who? Other than White Boy Wonder.
I'm not just saying only Loyola, but I'm saying in general, there are people who will get, anybody can get SoundCloud.
I'll say this as well as some like with both of y'all arguments. It's both the truth falls somewhere in the middle, because somebody like Yachty, when he go do performances, like you say, people come see them, but these same people, why is he only doing 44,000 sales with streams?
Right.
These same people aren't buying and listening to his music. For some reason, they come into his shows, which is, they come to his shows, but they aren't necessarily going out and buying the music. So there's a disconnect somewhere. Like, is it more internet hype, or is it, do these guys really, really have
they're going, look, a lot of people with that type of music, man, they'll smoke or do whatever and go to the concert for the experience. But like, they won't even know half the tracks there, really. They just know what type of music it is, and you can have fun at that type of concert even when you don't know that type of artist.
Yeah, I saw that Buku this year when Yachty was at Buku. Everybody, after Travis Scott performed, Yachty was after him, and everybody just went to see Yachty just because they were still there. And like you said, it's the same type of performance almost, except Travis Scott's much better in his music.
Yeah.
But it's the same type of environment. And so that's basically what it came down to. Like, yeah, like if we're talking about the cover, like who would y'all have preferred to see on here? Like, name like one or two people like that y'all thought should have been on there that weren't on there.
I would just prefer for them to actually do some research and put me on to somebody that I haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these guys got all these views on YouTube. Like, Ugly God, I got introduced to him by my 9-year-old brother.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I beat my meat. All of this stuff at the crib. Like, this class, I'm just not rocking with it. I'm sorry.
A 9-year-old introduced you to somebody that's on this magazine cover, bro?
Yeah, like it was like last year, I think.
That's wild.
My 9-year-old brother put me on.
Bro, yeah, they've come a long way, like Drew said, from back in like 2010 seemed long ago, but it wasn't. In like the 2010, 2011 classes, like from like 2007 up until like 2012, I think we were getting consistently at least like 5 guys who you thought could grow into like at least. Bro, go look at them classes from 2000.
No, I'm saying 14 had an elite class too. From when,
but that's
who's in 14 again?
Like Vic, Chance, Dirk.
Yeah. Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah, but
that was
Ty Dolla $ign.
It's like the best class since like 2011, 2000. Like, it's been a fall off. It's been a clear drop off in what they've been like. What they've been trying to accomplish with that cover. Because if they still trying to promote actual good artists or people who have potential staying power, it's no reason that a guy like Ugly Guy makes the cover over somebody like YFN Lucci.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
It just shouldn't happen. If they actually trying to like. If the purpose of it is to like put out the 10 best young or up and coming artists, like, because the Ugly Guy, he was hotter last year than he is now.
Yeah,
and he was never really what I would call hot, but he had more of a buzz last year than he do now.
And that's what I was talking about earlier when I said a lot of times with XXL, they'll put people on a year late. Like, I thought Kamaya should have been on last year. Herb
been on. He got on there like 3 years late.
3 years late.
Yeah, they were definitely holding on to Herb going on there too long
because he ain't even hot no more.
Yeah, he not. I mean, his wave went through, and it's like they kind of missed it. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it might be over with for XXL in the flesh.
The source is definitely over with for them. XXL is teetering on being over. The biggest issue with XXL is a lot of their best writers have moved on to like other stuff. Like Elliot Wilson, he formed Rap Radar and now he worked with Tidal. Like, that's like basically like he used to write for Source and XXL, and now like they don't have good writers anymore. So it's hard for them to come up with like good content because like they have everybody up there that's able to like come up with the stuff that really matters.
Right. Yeah.
And we're gonna see what ends up happening with XXL in the future. Also today that Idols Become Rock video dropped.
Bro.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I think I liked the song better before the video came out. Just because the video, it just made me think like, man, like when the song came out, I was like, damn, like Ross is back. Like, Ross is killer, you know what I'm saying? Ross, he's speaking that real. And then the video made me think about the stuff that he was saying, and I was like, man, like, Ross, what are you on? Like, how you just going? How you? First off, he started off with the preacher coming talking about, are you gonna
Trust in God or cash money.
Right. I mean,
it was thought provoking for sure. Like,
it was kind of corny to me, to the point where like you had like the Jacque, whatever dude name is, like the lookalike in the video for Cash Money. Like, it's funny, but like it is what it is to me. It's not like,
be honest with my opinion of the track the whole time. Like, I thought that for the longest, like the track was kind of unnecessary for the most part. Just because, like, I get Ross where he's coming from. Trust me, I do. I feel like we all feel the same way about Wayne, just because you don't want to see somebody who contributed that much to hip hop have to go through what he's going through. But at the same time, I don't think Ross is somebody who he should be even interjecting in this. Like, this ain't it ain't like Wayne made this diss track.
Right. Like, I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with him.
Yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, like, what is this going to accomplish for Wayne? What does it do for Wayne just that he made a diss track? That Ross made a track to Birdman. This is not going to get Birdman to pay Wayne. If anything, if I'm Birdman, it's going to give me more incentive not to pay you.
Like, what? You got your mans coming for me now? All right, I got you.
Ross was trying to accomplish like documentary style To Catch a Predator episode with this video. Like, he had Bangladesh in there about to cry, and Ross was like, man, about to really.
Was this a Bel Air and a Ciroc promo video, bro? Like, he had them bottles everywhere you turn in the video, bro. The camera was zooming on the champagne bottles. Like, what was he accomplishing with this? Like, the video funny because it's over dramatic almost to an extent.
Well, I mean, everything Rose do over dramatic at this point. Like, I mean, he just an extra dude.
Yeah, he definitely extra.
I don't know, man.
It's just the video from it being in a church, and then he being blasphemous as hell in this video. He in the church cursing.
Yeah.
The video, how it's wild. It's wild when you sit back and think about it. The video is crazy, bro. Like, he got Bangladesh at the end of the video.
And they burning. What'd you say, Tay? They burning
Fake Cash Money contract, bro. Damn, bro, it don't help none if Wayne just gonna hang out with the baby in like 2 months and take a flick with him, act like everything's like cool.
Right. I mean,
and you know it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is like Wayne done did all this stuff for baby all this time, and if he feels like he don't have to pay you or let you out your deal or put out your album, it's nothing you can do that will like show your loyalty more. It's nothing like, it ain't no renegotiating that should happen. Like,
bro, my thing is I don't want to hear no more free Wayne, free C5 if he gonna be on this type of time, bro. Like, no, I'm just use names. Drew, if Chandler hit you telling you her boyfriend kept on cheating on her, kept on hitting you about the situation. As a friend, you tell her what to do, but she keep on going back to do. Are you gonna stop? You gonna stop caring after a while, right?
No, of course. I'm not gonna care in the beginning.
You really use Shorty name, bro.
I'm not gonna care in the beginning. But you know, I do agree with the point that you're making. That you know, if the person ain't gonna do better for themselves, then it ain't nothing you can do after that.
Like, I can't. It's nothing more I can do for you at that point.
And so Ross really put on a cape and tried to save Wayne and Khaled and all the producers.
No, Khaled left.
Bro,
Khaled up out here.
Birdman really. Ross really thought he was Clark Kent with this one, bro.
Too late. Too little, too late. Should have got to him before he put that paper to that ink, playboy.
Bro, it's old. Wayne is. I'm pretty sure Wayne locked in for life.
Of course.
Definitely locked in for life. I'm pretty sure Drake got a lifetime deal with them too, probably.
He may have got a lifetime, but he definitely getting out till his wave up.
Bro, it's like he like what? Technically like 7 albums in now.
Bro, this isn't normal. Usually album deals be like 4 or 5 tops.
He like 7 albums in, and you ain't heard nothing about him having to re-up a deal. Being
Frank Ocean had a 3-album deal.
Exactly, bro. Like
Birdman, once he get his hook to something that's good, he not letting it go. Like I think that's why he let Wayne do all this talking, because he like, man, now I got Young Thug. Like I don't need you, Wayne. Like,
you know, it's funny. Remember in that Breakfast Club interview when Baby was talking about how, yeah, you know, I brought Thugger along because, you know, Wayne getting up there in age. He almost 34 now. Like, you know, he don't want to be rapping forever. You know how Baby be talking like he don't want to be rapping forever. You know, you feel me? He like, you know, I'm just, you know, can help him out. You know, he could write with him. You know, you get him hot. And I'm like, bruh, why don't you just get this man his money? Like,
go about his business.
He not paying nobody. He not coming off any bread. He gonna have to die for them to get where he's old, bro. That's
pride from my cold, dark, dead hands, man. That's the only way you getting your check out of me.
Man, where's Slim at?
Right there with Baby, doing the same
Slim
thing.
in the cut, 6'8".
I have not seen Slim in like at least 10 years.
Bro, you don't see Slim. He just make moves in the cut.
He be in the cut. That's all he needs to do.
Slim got the execution, but he hit a hitter. Like that's why everybody's scared to go at Baby. Stuff as well. Yeah.
Right.
It's a wrap for Wayne. Ross with this song and the video ain't gonna accomplish nothing for Wayne at the end of the day. So it's cool and all, like it's cool and all that he made the track and everything, but at the end of the day, we still at the same spot that we was before the track came out. It's been my view on Birdman. It honestly just enhanced my view on him because he still ain't been touched. Ain't nothing happened. Austin put out a diss track, everything, and Birdman still going on.
No matter what you do, you ain't getting your paper.
Like,
you ain't gonna get your paper.
Wasn't Carter 5 supposed to come out our sophomore year?
Of college?
Yeah, 2014. No, 2014, freshman year.
Freshman year is when it's supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out
2014
too.
I know 2014. 2014 was the year.
Yeah, I thought it was 20 like fourth quarter of 2014.
Maybe I know it was 2014. That's all I know. I know he tripping though.
Still Wayne, yeah, bro. I keep telling y'all this.
You know, it's another thing I don't appreciate about artists become rivals, like how Ross said, like, man, when I met these dudes, they watches was fake. Like, why are you withholding this information? Like, I can't stand these rappers where they just so two-faced. Like, if you thought the dude was a lame or he
was him this whole time.
Man.
Well, I mean, you know, it's rap dudes, you know, from the outside looking in, rap dudes probably be homies with other rappers the way NBA players be, you know, homies with other NBA players. It's just like, we not homies, but like, you know, you in my profession where like, you know, if I catch you in the street, I'm gonna dap you up, you know, like we part of that, you know, that fraternity, being entertainers or that fraternity of being an athlete and all that. So, you know, they probably really not cool, but, you know, you got to play that part, you know.
I was confused about the whole, I thought y'all really owned them cars line. Like, it's like you leasing
Well, I
them.
mean, a lot of athletes and rappers be leasing cars now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that in my opinion.
I would do it if I was a rapper.
I don't think that they was leasing the cars, though. I think that they was renting the cars for the videos.
Oh, all right. Well, then that's different.
I don't see the problem with that either. But you know, maybe being financially literate and all that is, you know, against the rapper code. You know, what you gonna buy a whole car for your music video, and I know you can keep the car after, but like, what if you want a different car in that video? Like, I ain't got no issue with that.
Hey, man, Ross was just naive.
Yeah, like he's used to that cop life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he a cop regardless. I mean,
For real, there's some fed shit honestly on this track. You know, her snitching. Your watch was fake.
Yeah, right. Put these niggas on Front Street.
Bro, also I heard he a cop at heart, bro. It is what it is, bro.
he the feds, man.
Miami Vice.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's about all for this episode, though, huh?
No, we got to talk about this All Eyes on Me movie, bro. We got to discuss.
Oh yeah. We do got Tupac movie coming out on Friday. Looking terrible.
No, I was going off when they released the pics of Demetrius Shipp with the latex over his.
Because homie ain't want to cut his hair, bro. Come on, man. I'm like, bro. All right, I'm gonna be a villain. No, I'm gonna be a. He didn't want to. He didn't want to go bald.
He did the Uncle Drew thing, bro. He just put like a little latex cap over his head.
Yeah, he put a cap on his head. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I know like 5 people who look more like Tupac than that dude. Like for real. Like Richie Loso, bro, on Twitter look exactly like Tupac.
Richie Loco
exactly like Tupac.
Like
and he even when he did his Tupac impersonation, I don't know if y'all seen it before. He sound exactly like Tupac. This dude don't look nothing like Tupac. Don't sound like Tupac. And then he didn't even want to shave his head. Like, why did I want to know like whose nephew is this kid, bro? Like, how did he get this part over people who are like more qualified for the part?
I think he kind of looked like Pac. I don't think he too far off.
He kind of looked like him, but I know people that look way more like him that would probably cut their hair.
I can't believe that he didn't cut his hair for real. I thought he really cut his hair. Like,
bro, it's not like he had dreads or something, bro. Like
he had a little short mini fro.
Me cutting my hair just to act for 6 months, and then you can grow it right back out, bro. Like yeah, what?
I don't get it. I don't get it either, man.
And just the way the preview's been looking, it just and like I said before, probably playing Tupac got to be one of the hardest roles, probably because you wanted to come off authentic and real. Because nothing Tupac did, even though I think he kind of like a phony, it still was like
actor.
It still was like really him for the most part. And so acting out that his character in a movie, it's hard to come off as real and authentic playing him without coming off as forced. And I think that's what this guy from basically just from the previews. We haven't seen the movie yet, but from the previews, it just looked like he got a hard task ahead of him because I haven't seen anything in the previews that made me think I'm really watching Tupac right now. Like, and like I just haven't seen it. Like I saw like that little scene that got leaked out of him getting shot at the record label in New York.
That they did Notorious when he came in at the bottom and all that.
Yeah, Quiet Studio. Yeah.
Honestly, Mano did a good job in this, and from what I saw from right there, and that scene looked fire. But I don't know what to expect from this film, honestly, because I don't think that the guy that they got playing Tupac necessarily is going to give a good enough performance. That's basically the film right there. That's the story. If he don't do a good job, the movie's gonna crumble because it's nothing else. It don't matter how good everything else is around it. If he don't do a good job, the movie's going to crumble, bro. Like it's not going.
Ain't they using the same dude who played Big in Notorious too?
He's actually pretty good too.
I didn't like him as Big.
I liked him as Big. I didn't think the movie was that good, but I liked him as Big.
I like the movie.
To me, he didn't have enough charisma.
Yeah, he had the charisma Big had either.
Yeah, but like I think he looked like Big, and like he moved.
He don't even look like Big Crazy.
He look less like Big than this guy look like Pac.
No, definitely.
Oh, he ain't look nothing like Big, bro. He wasn't dark skinned.
He's just dark skinned and big. That's it.
Okay.
He wasn't even as black as Big was in real
He
life.
wasn't as black as Big was.
And he ain't had a cock eye.
For real, he wasn't.
Okay, at that point,
bro, he wasn't. You had to get a real.
Bro, those are vital parts of your face. What do you mean at that point?
that's like okay. That's like me going like this Demetrius Ship dude. He don't really got thick eyebrows like how Pac got and all.
No.
That's a character. Whatever.
Bro, cockeyed.
Eyebrows. Makeup artists can give you the eyebrows to look like Tupac. Like you can't make some.
I'll drop it. You know, maybe he didn't look like him.
I need to go watch Notorious again.
Notorious. I like Notorious. Like Derek Luke. Like I think if you have good peripheral characters, like if Suge Knight is good in this movie, and if
everybody gonna be comparing him to the Suge from the.
I think it's the same dude.
It's a different dude.
Oh, it is.
It's a different.
The one from Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah, it's a different one.
Wow.
And they using a different Snoop Dogg too.
Bro,
Good.
that dude was perfect for real.
I like the dude who played Snoop.
They using the new Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
Wasn't Snoop played by the guy off of Atlanta?
Yeah, he was the dude from Atlanta. The dude who was
Yeah.
that was Snoop Dogg in Straight Outta Compton.
Nah, yeah, that guy, he next up for sure. But I don't know why they singled him out.
Bro, what in the world, bro? Wait a minute. Why didn't they just keep the same Suge?
It's not like a movie universe or anything. Like
It's supposed to be, they're using the same Big. It might as well be a movie universe.
yeah, but like I don't think it's gonna be connected at all to the Straight Outta Compton. You know,
I don't think so either. But like,
they're gonna use they got a different Dr. Dre too.
But bro, one thing you gotta keep in mind, they probably been starting production on this for a while. So
facts.
And it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be like a Lifetime movie. And they've been
it's
working
easier
on
to cut in Biggs one scene than it is like bringing a whole new Suge when he has to be on set for a lot longer in the movie.
Facts. And if he's already on set doing Straight Outta Compton, and like you said, these movies ain't connected. So yeah, that's a good point, bruh. Wow, this is not going to end well, bro.
It's gonna be terrible. Like I really think it's gonna be terrible. Like, I want it to be good.
It's gonna do crazy numbers the first weekend.
It's probably gonna break Straight Outta Compton record for the first weekend for an R-rated film or whatever. It might break Straight Outta Compton just because it's Tupac, just because the name power is so strong.
You think it's gonna break the record?
I think it might.
I don't know. Straight Outta Compton has way more buzz going into the recent
bro.
Tupac name is so big, bro.
But it didn't get the it ain't got the push.
That's why I say it ain't been promoted as well. The rollout ain't been nowhere as good as Straight Outta Compton.
Rollout's been terrible, actually.
I think that
the strength of Tupac name might carry it.
You're gonna get
movie don't have good reviews on Friday night. People not gonna see it on Saturday and Sunday.
The reviews coming out tomorrow night. The review's gonna be out tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out on Thursday night. So the early reviews, the
early trust the critics though. You gotta get. I like the audience reviews because. The critics said that It Comes at Night was tough.
Now people don't want to hear what the critics talking about.
I agree with the critical reception of It Comes at Night. It's got like an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes, and that's not too far off for me. The ending just left more to be desired.
When you saw that movie, how many people was in the theater?
It wasn't a full theater. It wasn't full.
All right, so when I saw the movie, it was like 25 other people. At the end of the movie, everybody started laughing. Like, what? People was walking out the movie like.
People was walking out in the middle of the movie while I was there because they was like scared. Like people was legit scared while I was in it. Like,
stop it! It had to be trash, bro. Somebody afraid of a horror movie in 2017.
I swear to God, people was walking around. And the movie ain't necessarily like a straight up jump scare movie. It's like a movie like it make you think type of horror. Like. It's really. I'm not gonna give it away.
It's a drama.
It's a drama. I ain't going to catch it, but
it's a drama that they portrayed as a horror.
I told you flat out I wouldn't recommend you going to see Alien Covenant. I told you flat out. I will still tell people go see this film
before Alien Covenant.
Hell yes, this way better than Alien Covenant was.
Movie
Alien
trash.
Covenant was a huge letdown.
Alien Covenant had an ending.
Bro, but yeah, but I mean, it's easy to end that movie because you know what's coming next. It's a prequel. You know what's coming next, bro.
This movie ended like that. It was like this movie ended like The Sopranos ended. Like it just
black screen.
Like I understand the ending. I don't like it, but I understand why it ended the way it did. Like The Sopranos, like Drew be saying, I don't like the way The Sopranos ended, but
I don't have an issue with how it ended.
I understand why it ended. I hated the end of The Sopranos, but I get why they did it. That's the same way with this movie. I think the movie up until the last 30 seconds, bro, the movie was great in my opinion. I think the movie was great for up until the last 30 seconds. Now, granted, that 30 seconds for a lot of people, the way the movie ends be a big determining factor in a lot of people how they.
I'm losing momentum with these summer movies this summer. Like I need some fire to come out. I need it to come out soon. Else I'm just staying in the house the rest of the summer.
That Planet of the Apes, man.
Tell me, bro.
That Planet of the Apes gonna shake the table. I'm telling people.
They got some monkeys with them AKs, bro. It's about to be
them first two, like honestly, are probably the best two out of all the Planet of the Apes, and I love all the Planet of the Apes.
No question, it's way better than the one from what 99, and then
the old franchise. Like the first two, like they've been perfect, honestly. Like they've been great movies. Like the character development, like
it's not gonna be
issues between the monkeys and all that, you know, like being like working behind each other back and all that. Like the movie, legit great.
It's not good. This third Planet of the Apes not gonna be enough. I need something, you know what I'm saying, new. Like it's gonna be the same thing. The monkeys gonna be going against the humans. It's gonna be somebody behind Caesar that's snaking them, and then Caesar's son gonna be like Caesar's son gonna be pump faking, like he trying to rock with the other dude until the other dude threatened his daddy's life. Like I need something.
Wait,
new.
didn't that dude die at the end of the movie?
Yeah.
Who, the other monkey?
What was the other monkey name?
Kobe.
Koba. There we go. Because he was like, Koba, he was like, ape don't kill other ape. And he was like, you not an ape. And he let that that movie legit finna be great, man. This whole franchise legit.
Bro, I can't think of no other movies other than that come out this summer. There's
Spider-Man.
I ain't going to see that nonsense, bro.
I'm gonna go catch it only because I like the kid that plays Spider-Man. I think he's definitely the best Spider-Man we've ever gotten. But I just don't like how they done turned this movie into Iron Man 4 with a cameo from Spider-Man.
Yeah, technically it's Iron Man 5 after Civil War.
Pretty much, man. Like Spider-Man making a cameo in his own movie.
The fact Iron Man even got this type of life in a Marvel universe.
Robert Downey Jr., man.
He's not even his character is not even somebody that you even care enough about to.
Robert Downey Jr. then turned Iron Man to an A-list character.
Yeah, he made all of this possible.
Cause like, bro, like in no growing up did I ever think Iron Man was that interesting.
I ain't never read no Iron Man movies. I mean, no Iron Man comic books and nothing. Like I knew who Iron Man was, but like I didn't care about Iron Man,
bro. And he really became an A-list Marvel Universe character.
Other than Spider-Man and Wolverine, he probably the biggest dude in all of Marvel right now.
Maybe Captain America.
Like
them four are probably the biggest people in Marvel.
The kids nowadays, all they care about is Iron Man. Like they don't even care about Wolverine, Spider-Man, Batman. Like
I don't know. I think this Spider-Man gonna do like 800 million.
Whoa, you really think it's gonna do that much?
It's gonna do 800 million, bro.
That's a lot,
Bro, name one movie that had Iron Man in it that's come out that hasn't done 800 million.
That's valid.
I'm telling you, man. And then it's Spider-Man 2. Like, it's going to do 800 million.
But the villain look booty, though. Like,
I don't know, man. I kind of like that they chose Vulture because, like, we done seen every other villain, every other major villain, except for, like, a few of them.
You know, they came to Carnage in no family-friendly Spider-Man film.
Look, I think Vulture is good, a good villain for the first movie from the new Spider-Man kid. But now that Black Panther trailer, that looked tough, man. Black Panther looked tough.
I was nonplussed.
Yeah, but yeah.
I definitely still want to see it because the cast goes too crazy. But I was definitely nonplussed by the trailer.
Really?
I needed to see some more of Michael B. Jordan.
Bro, I don't know if he's believable as a villain.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
I don't know what Ryan Coogler's obsession with Michael B. Jordan is. Like,
they came up together though. I could appreciate.
I get it. Definitely you bring your mans with you when you're on your way up. Like I feel that, but like
they catapult each other though.
He's not that good. Like
he's an okay actor. He okay.
Like
he's right. I mean, Black America right now.
Bro, Michael B. Jordan legit get every young black actor, like any role, he's always up for consideration. Like any type of biopic, they're like, hey, what about Michael B. Jordan?
If it's a biopic, it's going to Chadwick Boseman though. Like Jackie Robinson, James Brown.
He's
like he killing. But I think them two they're the next big black actors.
Honestly, besides Fruitvale Station, though, I can't think of a movie where Michael B. Jordan was like super impressive. Like,
I thought he was straight in Creed, but
he was cool in Creed.
I can appreciate
Creed was great.
He was dope on the Wire.
Yeah,
he
bro,
was.
That was 15 years ago, bro.
Yeah, I'm putting it in your catalog.
He was killing in Hardball.
He wasn't horrible, bro.
And he was
trash and
Fantastic.
He
was so dirty on the Wire.
He was trash in Fantastic Four. He was okay in the what was that movie about them friends where he was the only black dude and his two white homies?
I know the movie you're talking
about. With the superpowers?
No, I mean he was just okay in that as well. But what was the other film? It's like they was in. It was like a bunch of friends. They was in New York. His girl left him, bro. He was like a doctor, and his girl left him and was cheating on him with another dude. Bro, I'm trying to remember the name of the movie. I can't remember it, but it was like a comedy.
Man, hey, he low key killed Fruitvale. Like now,
he killed.
He was crazy, and
that was his coming out party. He definitely did his thing.
Right, and that was Coogler coming out party too. So, like they got this Scorsese and Robert De Niro.
Don't you disrespect Martin Scorsese. Robert De Niro, bro. They ain't got no casino or no.
Hey, it was a tweet the other day, and it was like Michael B. Jordan is like what Matthew McConaughey used to be. Matthew McConaughey is like he's a terrible actor.
He became good overnight though, bro.
Oh, bro, Matthew McConaughey is a very, very good actor now.
Top 5 right now, bro.
Like, he's a very good actor. But back in the day, man, all he used to do he would just bring the women to the movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with Matthew McConaughey. Like overnight, bro, he came out with Inception, Dallas Buyers Club. He just started bad.
He took himself seriously as an actor.
Yeah.
He stopped doing these romantic comedies and all that type of stuff.
And these adventure comedies and start getting to the
Fool's Gold, and all the failure to launch all them, corny movies. He started doing.
Now look, I'm telling you, Chadwick Boseman and
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, they the future.
Hey, don't sleep on homie from Star Wars, man. He been getting crazy. John Boyega.
Yeah, he in that new Detroit movie that's coming out too.
Bro, that Detroit movie looked crazy, bro. Look at all the people they got in that movie.
John Boyega actually is. He probably honestly got the most potential.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like,
what about Buddy from Get Out? James.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
He was in.
I don't know. He's straight.
He in that Black Panther too.
Yeah, he is. He in Black. He was
he blacked him up.
And he was in that movie Sicario too.
And the dude who played Dre in Straight Outta Compton, he been getting a lot of looks too lately.
Yeah, the dude.
Oh, dude, homie that was in That Kong movie. Him and Eazy-E were in the Kong movie.
Yeah, he was in Kong, CSI, The Walking Dead. You've been putting in some work lately.
Putting in work, bro.
He reminded me of homie that played Johnny Cochran on the OJ show, Courtney B. Vance.
Yeah, Courtney B. Vance is a good actor too.
That's who the homie who played Dre remind me of a lot.
I'm saying like we kind of went through a drought in black actors because we had like Will and Denzel generation, and then Derek Luke and them was supposed to take off, and Derek Luke never really, you know what I'm saying, met his potential. And his generation.
Well, the thing is with the Will and Denzel era, there were a whole lot of really like Sidney Poitier.
That was before Will and Denzel. Will and Denzel.
I think him and Denzel in the same they're in the same era.
It's like Denzel, Will, Don Cheadle, Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
I was just about to say Forrest Whitaker.
Them was like the main four for the most part, and then everybody else was just getting strictly pigeonholed in the black film.
Samuel Jackson in that too.
Yeah. Samuel Jackson always gonna eat though.
Don't take no like he never a major like well he is. I'm not gonna say never, but it's like
well, I mean, bro, he's the highest grossing actor of all time for a reason.
Because he's a whore. He don't turn down no roles.
Man,
I mean, look, he's been in some major movies though too.
Yeah.
So, the Star Wars movie and all them Marvel movies will add up.
Every Quentin Tarantino film.
I would like to see
the Spike Lee movies.
I would like to see that Derek Luke and who else was in that generation? Like Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx got a little run. He had a couple flicks, but he didn't really get all he could have got.
Right now, the biggest black actor is without a doubt Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like he legit lapping everybody right now.
No.
I mean, yeah, and he.
Hey, I was just about to go pick that book up today.
Look, it's a page turner, bro. It's going crazy.
Man, my homie. Well, first they have a discount over at Target, and I was gonna get the audio book before I left the country in a month, and I was like, all right, let me just I can be on the plane and just have this in my ears and all that. But I was like, Target having a sale for 30% off. I'm like, oh, I'm definitely gonna go up there, support Kevin Hart. I hear it's pretty funny too.
It's worth it. Yeah, he's speaking some good things in that book.
Yeah,
Kevin Hart is getting all the roles.
Yeah, Kevin Hart getting all the roles, but that's because he
working for it. Like he putting the work in.
And The Rock too. The Rock getting some play right now.
Bro, The Rock annoying as hell as an actor.
Trash.
Getting play though. I support anybody on their health.
I thought we were talking about black actors.
What's The Rock?
The Rock like Samoan or something.
I'm saying, bro.
You ain't right, man.
It ain't no knock on The Rock, but like he ain't a black actor.
What is Vin Diesel? Vin Diesel a black actor?
No.
No.
Nah.
What about Ludacris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Ludacris?
Bro, he made chicken and beer. He can never not be black, bro.
Ludacris and Tyrese, both black actors. It's crazy how much money they made post-career, music-wise. Tyrese way bigger as an actor than he ever was as a singer.
That's good, man.
Tyrese made money as a singer.
You get that's where the real money comes from, being in these huge movie franchises. No money in music no more.
Ludacris was one of the biggest rappers of his era, and he way bigger as an actor now, money-wise, bringing in than he ever.
Yeah. Ain't no money. Ain't nobody buying albums no more. Like, look, it's one thing. I remember you were telling me, one thing that you realized early when you said just in journalism in general, but mainly like sports journalism. For people who do it, you gotta really, really love that and like go like it's gonna be days, it's gonna be times you're not gonna be making a whole lot of money. And it's really got to be your passion if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Because if you want to make music, you gonna be broke for a long time.
Bro, for
But if
real.
you break through, you can make a lot of money.
It's only a select few guys who really making money in music, because it's only a select few guys who get in the venues to make real money off touring.
Yeah.
Y'all seen that Forbes list? Drake,
Nah.
Drake Weekend top 6.
Yeah, I saw that list. I saw it.
Like Drake, Drake pulled like 94 or something, but the Weekend right behind with like 90 last year.
That's crazy considering how much Baby, be taking his cut.
Clearing 100 mil easily.
Let me get my cut, playboy.
Bro, yeah, like Weekend really. It'd be killing me when people talk about the Weekend and they be like, I wish he wouldn't have changed his sound for selfish reasons. You think he was gonna keep making depressing sex and drug music, bro?
That ain't gonna pay the bills, playboy.
He had to make the change. He turned into one of the probably 6 or 7 biggest stars of music in the world right now.
Yeah.
The Starboy tour was crazy.
I ain't never gonna be mad at somebody for going to get that paper, man. Go get your paper, Weekend. Like,
Bro, like he wasn't gonna be able to sit. He couldn't be the Weekend forever, bro. Like the same part. He couldn't make House of Balloons.
What did Vince Staples say, man? I'm trying to cross over,
Exactly.
keep it hood like AI. I'm trying to cross over, man. Forget all this, man.
Oh,
Let me cross over.
he had given us. He gave us. I'll even throw Kissland in there. He gave us 4 projects of dark music.
Kissland was trash though.
Chill out, bro. It wasn't trash.
I wasn't
Trash, but it was definitely a letdown from the
first
trilogy.
Yeah.
Kissland his worst project.
Yeah.
It's probably his worst, but like it's not like he got terrible music.
I like Kissland a little bit more than Beauty Behind the Madness.
Whoa!
No.
Nah.
Behind the Madness. And I like Kissland more than Thursday.
Nah, Thursday got the zone.
House of Balloons is number 1 clearly.
You just love being different, don't you?
Wait, no, bro. If we talking about all the Weekend's best music, we gotta go Take Care 1, House of Balloons 2.
What's up?
And then it's a drop off. Then it's a drop off, but Starboy is probably number 3. Actually, I don't know. I kind of like Beauty Behind.
Madness is number 3.
I think Starboy better than Beauty Behind the Madness.
Man, look, Kissland is at the bottom. That's all that matters.
Kissland got Wonderlust, Kissland.
Cam, you're not gonna convince me to say. I ain't hearing with you.
Bro, y'all not about to. I'm not sitting here taking no Kissland slander, bro. I'll hang up right now. Y'all can continue without me. I'm not sitting here taking no Kissland slander.
No.
All right, well, that it for today.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
Right back next week, man. Everybody stay tuned. Once again, this is Rich.
It's tight.
Cam.
It's true.